The next item is oral communication from the public. If you'd like to address the council on any item not on the agenda, this is the time to do so. Please fill out a blue card so that we can have the information. And please respect the 3-minute time limit. Well, since Mr. Button's up, we'll start with you.
Good evening, my name is Kevin Button. I live at 2073 Dana Street here in the city of Corona. I sit on the board of directors for the Peppermint Ridge, and I'm here today to invite all of you and the great citizens of Corona to the 2014 Charity Golf Tournament being held on Friday, June 20th at the Hidden Valley Golf Club. There are many different ways that different groups in the city can sponsor the golf tournament to help us raise money to balance our budget. You can also participate in the golf tournament. Individual golf tickets are $125 per player, I should say per team. And if you're interested in registering, please go to www.peppermintridgegolf.org. Again, that's on Friday, June 20th, and we'd love to see everybody out there. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next, I have Cheryl Tolano. I'm sure I butchered that one. Next one after her is Caesar Moscaso. And then following Caesar is Michelle Reed.
Good evening, and it's Tolahano. I live at 4227 Cedar Avenue in Norco. I currently work at Corona Regional. I've been a nurse for 35 years, and I've been at Corona Regional almost 5. I started out in their ICU, and I currently work in the emergency room. One of the things I'd like to address with you is that we voted to join a union 2 years ago now. We've not been recognized by the corporation. We still continue to have issues through the corporation, primarily with staffing right now. There are days, especially on weekends, where we're told that we will not be moving patients out of the emergency room because there's no staffing on the floors. Easter Sunday was one of those days. I was charged. I came in to find out that for my entire 12-hour shift, I was down 4 nurses, and I would not be likely to get beds in the upstairs in ICU telemetry or the medical floors because the nurses were not staffed appropriately. We've had issues like that. We make administration aware of it, and to the best of our knowledge, we're told that there is actually no plan by administration as to what we're going to do when we hit maximum capacity. Which means if I'm holding 10 patients in a 16-bed ER and you were to come in, I may not have room for you, and you may be waiting a far longer period of time because there's no staffing to take care of you. The other day I had 10 patients in the emergency room. This impacts my ability to care for my patients in sitting down and talking to them and answering questions for their families. Means I do not get breaks. And my colleagues, a lot of whom are brand new grads who are maybe out of school 2 years, are feeling far more stress, and they're burning out after 3 years to 5 years. They want out of nursing. I've been in this 35 years, and I can honestly tell you, this is the first time or maybe the second time in 35 years that I could actually say, I wish I could walk away from my career. So we'd just like to make you aware of what's going on at the facility. Oh, excuse me. Thank you.
Just so you know, as I have met with the CEO, and I've also met with the Nurses Union, Jeremy, and a few of the others. Mm-hmm. And so I am aware, and we're doing what we can. But remember, this is a private business, but I am involved as much as I can. As I said, I just met last week with the representatives from the Nurses Union. So Great. We are aware, and not sure if everything you said I have heard the same story, but as you know, there's always 2 sides to every story, but I am trying to see what we can do to come together.
Sounds
thank
great.
you.
Thank you.
Caesar?
Good evening. My name is Cesar Moscoso, and I'm a business owner of Jewelry World. It's located in 1112 West 6th Street in Corona. On April 5th, my store was burglarized, and as you know, it's been almost 6.5 weeks. I have a total loss of $450,000. So it's a lot of money for me. And up until now, I haven't heard from my detective. And basically, I'm here just to seek some help, and maybe direct me to someone. I called the third week with them after the robbery, and the detective said that, you know, he didn't have much to follow, and he had like 3 cases in front of me. And I just think this is just, you know, I don't think this is right. I feel like I'm not being listened until now. He hasn't given me a phone call. I provide a lot of evidence that was collected on my own, and I just basically here to seeking for help. So you can direct me to someone or speak to someone that can help me out.
Well, Cesar, thank you for coming here, and Chief's got a card out for you already. He's going to make contact with you when you walk by him, and I'm sure he'll get more details.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. And Michelle Reed.
Hi, my name is Michelle Reed. I live at 1644 Persimmon Street in Corona.
Can you speak up? It's hard to hear you.
Sorry. I'm Michelle Reed. I live at 1644 Persimmon Street in Corona. I've been working at Corona Regional for 3 years now, and I work in the nursery maternal child area. I know at the last council meeting, my coworker Marie gave you guys bracelets that said Corona Nurses Care, and we do care, and that is why we formed our union. We care about our patients. Today, Marie presented our bracelet to the UHS CEO, Alan Miller, at the UHS shareholders meeting at the King of Prussia in Pennsylvania. And this is the letter that we delivered to Alan Miller and Mark for today. We are licensed to be patient advocates, and we believe that as RNs working together, we can make Corona Regional the hospital our community deserves. And we are standing up for our patients and community. Okay.
Thank you. Are you leaving that letter for the clerk? Okay, thank you. Is there anybody else in the audience wishing to address the council on any item not on the agenda?